Sell What You Eat. Why Leaders Must Use the Products They Sell. By David Russo. Imagine this. No flashy campaigns. No celebrities endorsing it. Just the CEO, at a table, eating the exact same burger you would. One short video goes viral. People laugh. People debate whether it's staged. And the next day, lines form outside the restaurant. Why does this happen? Because the leader demonstrated something simple. If the CEO won't eat it, why should anyone else? Scroll through social media, and it feels like a constant flood of promotions. Influencers push products. Sponsored posts clutter feeds. Most of it we ignore entirely. So, how do people figure out what's real? How can they tell if a company actually stands behind what it sells? The answer is straightforward. Authenticity.com. Picture it. A CEO sits down with a burger from their own restaurant. They unwrap it, take a bite, and suddenly the clip is everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. People laugh, argue, share, and the next day, customers show up ready to buy. Why? Because the CEO trusts the product. They eat the same thing their customers do. That simple act communicates, I believe in this. I trust it. Maybe you can too. What you're hearing in this audiobook is real, tested, and something I genuinely endorse. Today's consumers are skeptical. They spot fake marketing instantly. But when leaders show they personally use and trust their products, it sends a clear message not only to customers, but to employees and investors as well. This book distills one simple truth. Leaders should use what they sell. When they do, everyone notices. And when everyone notices, trust spreads and belief becomes contagious. Chapter 1. The Power of Authenticity. Let's get straight to it. Commands respect and makes a brand stick. Today's customers are wise to marketing tactics. They've seen every ad, every influencer endorsement, every viral push. Most of it ignored. So, what cuts through the noise? What convinces people a company or product is legitimate? The answer is simple. Seeing leaders actually use it themselves, or uses the software their company builds. It transforms the brand. It stops being a distant corporation and becomes real, approachable, trustworthy. Whether you manage a team of 1 or 100, living what you sell matters. People don't just buy products, they buy assurance. They buy confidence that they're making the right choice. Only when leaders visibly endorse their own products does authenticity shine through. In this chapter, we'll examine why leaders using their own offerings is more than symbolic. It's a message that resonates. I trust this. I stand behind it. You can too. In a world of constant skepticism, nothing speaks louder than authentic action. Chapter 2. Leadership as a signal. Actions communicate more than words ever can. In business, this is particularly true. When a leader personally uses the product their company sells, they're sending a message far stronger than any ad could. I believe in this. I stand behind it. You can too. Now, consider the alternative. If a CEO promotes a product but never touches it themselves, what does that say? Skepticism, doubt, distrust. But when they engage with their own product, the message is unmistakable. Customers notice, employees notice, investors notice, and everyone absorbs the confidence it conveys. I once worked at a car dealership. The question wasn't just what car should I buy. It was, do you believe in what you sell? When I admitted I drove the same brand I sold, trust came instantly. It wasn't about persuasion, it was proof. Actions, not words, spoke for themselves. Leadership works the same way. Every action signals your values and builds credibility. And in this chapter, we'll explore how seemingly small gestures, taking a bite, driving the car, using the software, communicate enormous confidence. Because today, seeing really is believing. Chapter 3. Sell What You Drive. Belief becomes tangible when it's personal. For example, when you drive the car you sell. At a dealership, customers care about more than price or specs. They want one thing: proof you genuinely believe in the product. Early in my career, customers would ask, "What do you drive?" I didn't have a car at the time. I took the bus and explained honestly that I planned to buy from the dealership once I could. Later, when I drove the brand myself, something changed. Customers trusted me instantly. Why? Proof of belief matters. The principle is simple. Credibility depends on personal use. Whether it's burgers, cars, or software, seeing leaders trust their own product builds confidence in everyone around them. When a leader drives the car they sell, eats the food they serve, or uses the tools they build, the message is clear: I believe in this. You can too. This isn't just symbolism, it fosters trust, confidence, and authenticity in a way marketing never can. Remember, before you pitch it, live it, use it, believe in it. People notice when you do. Chapter 4: The Social Media Amplifier. Now, let's talk reach. Leadership gestures used to stay internal. Employees might notice a CEO eating the company burger or driving the company car, but customers, rarely. Today, one short clip can reach millions in hours. A CEO bites a burger, posts it on TikTok, and suddenly the world is talking. People laugh, comment, and share. That authenticity spreads faster than any ad campaign ever could. Here's the key: perfection ain't required. No fancy lighting, no scripted dialogue, just genuine action. One real moment can shape public perception globally. Social media amplifies authenticity exponentially. Employees, customers, even competitors see the confidence a leader has in their own brand. One bite, one drive, one post, it can ripple across the globe, building trust faster than any commercial. If you want your leadership and product to stand out, you have to show it, not just talk about it. Social media is listening, and the world is watching. Chapter 5: When leaders don't use their own products. People notice when leaders avoid the products they promote. A CEO praising a burger while secretly eating elsewhere, or selling cars they wouldn't drive. Employees, customers, and investors all see the inconsistency. The result: skepticism, eroded trust, a lost message. Marketing can't cover up this gap. Authenticity, or its absence, is immediately apparent. On the other hand, when leaders genuinely use their own products, the signal is clear: I believe in this. I stand behind it. You can too. This chapter highlights the cost of inauthenticity. Even minor inconsistencies, skipping product use, failing to practice what you preach, can undermine credibility faster than competition ever could. The takeaway is simple: people are watching. If you want trust, you must first trust your own product. Leadership is about action, and authenticity is essential. Chapter 6: The Psychology of Trust. Here's a little-known fact. Humans are wired to read signals. Every day, we subconsciously analyze cues for trustworthiness, genuineness, and confidence. In business, these signals matter more than words. When leaders use the products they sell, the message is unmistakable: I trust this. I believe in this. You can too. Would you buy a burger from a CEO who never eats there? Or a car from someone who avoids it themselves? Our brains pick up inconsistencies immediately. The simplest proof: seeing the leader trust it themselves. The principle is simple: action beats advertising. In this chapter, we explore why authenticity ain't optional, it's essential. And employees, they notice first and often become your most effective advocates. Chapter 7: The Employee Effect. Here's something most leaders don't realize. Employees are watching. Every action you take, every product you use or don't use is noticed, and it matters, big time. When leaders visibly believe in their own products, employees pick up on it. Pride grows, motivation increases. Suddenly, the team isn't just doing a job, they're part of something they genuinely believe in. Think about it. If a CEO raves about a burger they eat every day, the staff behind the counter notices. They see authenticity. They feel pride, and that pride spreads to the customers. But if leaders avoid their own product, employees notice that too. Doubt spreads, enthusiasm drops, and authenticity is lost before the customer even sees it. This chapter is all about how leadership behavior sets the tone. Employees mirror what they see. When leaders demonstrate belief in their product, it becomes contagious. Confidence spreads from the top down. So remember, your team is watching. Every bite, every use, every action is a signal. And if your employees believe, your customers will too. Chapter 8: The Advantage of Small Businesses. Small businesses have a secret superpower: connection. Unlike big corporations, Small business owners see their customers face to face. They know their names. They know their habits. And when the owner personally uses the product, it creates a bond that big marketing campaigns can't replicate. Think about it. A coffee shop owner sipping their own latte. A burger joint owner taking a bite of their burger they're showing, not telling. That authenticity builds trust instantly. Customers feel it, employees feel it, and suddenly, loyalty isn't just a marketing goal, it's real. This is why small businesses can turn authenticity into a competitive advantage. They don't just sell a product, they sell confidence, belief, and connection. In this chapter, we'll explore how leaders of small companies can leverage their personal engagement to build trust, inspire employees, and make their brand unforgettable. Because in the world of small business, seeing is believing, and belief is contagious. Chapter 9. Building a culture of belief. Here's a truth most companies overlook. Belief is contagious. When leaders genuinely trust and use their own products, that belief doesn't stop with them. It spreads. It moves through the team, across departments, and eventually reaches the customers. Imagine walking into a company where every employee is proud of what they sell. They talk about it, use it, and show confidence in it. That energy is palpable. Customers feel it, investors feel it, and suddenly, the company isn't just selling a product, it's selling trust. Building this kind of culture doesn't happen by accident. It starts at the top. Leaders set the tone. When employees see authenticity in action, it inspires them to believe in the product and in the company's mission. This chapter is all about creating that environment. The goal is simple. Make belief part of your company's DNA, because when everyone truly believes in what they're offering, marketing becomes easier, sales become natural, and trust becomes unstoppable. Chapter 10. The Eat the Burger Test. We've looked at authenticity, trust, employees, and small businesses, but now it's time for the ultimate test. Would you really eat the burger yourself? Alright, let's get literal, let's eat the burger. Before a leader promotes any product, there's one simple question to ask. Would I actually use this myself? Sounds simple, right? But here's the thing. That question can make or break trust. If the answer is yes, confidence comes naturally. Customers see it. Employees see it. Everyone notices that authenticity. If the answer is no, well, it's a warning sign. Maybe the product isn't ready. Maybe the company needs to rethink what it's offering. Because promoting something you wouldn't use yourself is a signal customers pick up immediately, and it damages trust faster than any competitor ever could. Think about the CEOs who went viral for literally eating their own burgers. That simple act made a bigger impact than $1 million ad campaign ever could. People laughed, people shared, and most importantly, people believed. This chapter is your playbook for making that kind of confidence and authenticity a habit. The Eat the Burger Test isn't just about burgers, it's about integrity, trust, and leadership. It's about standing behind what you sell and showing it to the world. So before you pitch, before you promote, ask yourself, would I eat it? Would I use it? Would I believe in it? If the answer is yes, you're ready to lead and the world will notice. And that's the heart of the Eat the Burger Test. Leaders must believe in what they serve and show it. But here's where things get even more interesting. Some of the biggest names in fast food didn't just talk the talk, they went viral with it. CEOs from McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's all posted videos showing themselves enjoying the burgers and meals their companies sell. In fact, I know a manager who normally wouldn't eat fast food, but after seeing a CEO enjoying a Burger King burger in a video, he went out and tried one. That's the power of authenticity in action. When leaders show they genuinely enjoy what they offer, it influences real people in real life. So, let's take a closer look at this playful phenomenon fans are calling the Burger Wars, and explore the lessons every leader can learn from it. All the lessons we've discussed suddenly come alive when you see CEOs literally eating the burgers they sell. Bonus chapter: Burger Wars. CEOs eating their own products. Let's dive into something fun and real. Fans are calling it the Burger Wars, and it's a perfect example of how leadership authenticity goes viral. In today's social media world, one simple act can reach millions. CEOs from popular burger and fast food chains are posting videos of themselves eating the products their companies sell. No scripts, no ads, just genuine moments and people notice. Take Pete Terry's burger stand, for example. One viewer even commented that seeing this habit made the CEO's message feel authentic. People could see that he truly believed in his own product. Over at Super Chicks, the CEO shared his lifelong search for the perfect chicken sandwich. Fans responded with enthusiasm. They loved seeing his personal connection to the product. Mamie's Cafe and Bakery shows how authenticity can break stereotypes, proving leadership can be real and inspiring. The CEO casually enjoying a burger, remarking on how good it tasted. That small, genuine act sparked conversations about trying the product themselves. Even Roy Rogers took it a step further. One video turned the moment into a playful skit, only to find he's already eating it. Humor and authenticity combined, making the leadership moment memorable and relatable, and Smashburger joined in. Fans loved it, proving that seeing leaders personally experience their product creates excitement and trust. The takeaway is simple. These moments aren't just fun, they're proof of a serious point. When leaders visibly enjoy their own products, it builds trust, it signals confidence, pride, and authenticity in a way that advertising alone can't. The lesson is clear. I believe in what we make. And when leaders live that belief, everyone notices, employees, customers, and the world alike. Conclusion: leadership at the table. Here's the takeaway. Leadership isn't just strategy, profits, or fancy presentations. Sometimes, leadership is simple. It's sitting down, unwrapping the product your company sells, and actually using it. It's showing the world, in a small but powerful way, I believe in what we make. Every bite, every test drive, every hands-on experience sends a signal that words alone can't. Customers notice, employees notice, investors notice, and that authenticity, it spreads, it builds trust, it builds confidence, it builds belief. The principle is simple, but its impact is enormous. Leaders should use what they sell, not because it's a marketing trick, not because it makes a viral video, but because it shows integrity, builds credibility, and inspires trust. So remember the question that started it all. If the CEO won't eat the burger, why should the customer? Leadership at its best is contagious. When you believe, your team believes. When your team believes, your customers believe. And when your customers believe, your brand becomes unstoppable. Leadership isn't only about strategy or polished presentations, it's about showing up, using what you believe in, and proving it. I didn't just write this book, I personally believe in the ideas and examples shared here, and I hope seeing that belief in action inspires you to do the same. Believe in what you do and everyone else will follow.